Shalom, shalom, shalom. Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem HaMashiach Yahushai Ba'Shem HaKakadash. All praises due. Peace, power, and blessings to Yahweh Shai, to the Father Yahweh, Father of lights, and Yahweh Shai. All praises, Salat, and peace and power to the throne of King David. All right, and to the women, the sons and daughters of the royal house of Judah and the elect of Israel. All praises. Still dealing with the shift, all right, and trying to give some preparation to brothers that, like I said, I've seen over the years that have fallen by the wayside. It's very hard during this day and time, even if you in this truth, to run your house by the word of the Lord, if you don't have a woman that's willing to do and comply with what the word says. All right. It's very hard to do that because the submission, the subjection is essential. That proves that she loves and respects and honors the power that you serve. It's either she do or she don't. There's no middle ground. There's no, well, I heard what the word said, but see, if she got that type of spirit, she's a demon, man. Flat out. I don't care what she cook for you, how she is, how she try to treat you, how many times she try to sex you up. It don't matter. She a fucking demon. If you telling her what thus said the Lord, and she give you pushback, she a demon. Flat out. And she ain't gonna respect his word. She ain't gonna respect you because you live by his word. Now, I ain't talking about you crooked ass niggas out there, using the word to get over on women, because we got some niggas out here to do that. We got some men out there that try to use the word to enslave women, and when I run across them, I make sure I bust them in the head with the scripture too. They got men out there right now that sit back. A lot of these fucking Pharisees good for that. They at home and the women out working. They do the multiple wives doctrine on them. All three of these women got jobs and shit, and they bring the money home to him. Nigga, you a pimp. All right. Exodus 21:3, man. You supposed to be bringing in something, man. Now, if for one thing, if y'all got that type of arrangement, but I'm saying being in captivity is very difficult to do that. I'm not against it, but you're gonna have to really have all of y'all heads on a level playing field in order to do something like that. It can work though, but the man needs to have a job. The Bible says if a man doesn't work, then neither should he eat. And some of these sorry ass niggas laid up, got women coming, they bringing the check home to him, he delegating everything. No. You not setting a good example. How can they submit to you and you being disobedient to the word? Get your funky ass out there and get a job. But we not on there right now. Right? We not on there right now. We on now is the women and for what these brothers need to look out for. All right? When it comes to multiple wives, Most High has revealed many things to me on the subject. And one of those things is women get mad because they feel like, it's not fair to them. Okay? Why does he get to do it and we don't? Because a man is the key and y'all the lock. Right? What did the scripture say in 1 Timothy 2:15? It says, for she shall be saved in childbearing. A woman's number one purpose on earth is to bring forth children. That's her number one purpose. All right? Everything else is secondary, if at all. The Most High didn't call you to make $300,000 a year. The Most High didn't call you to chase no bag. The Most High didn't call you to do none of that bullshit that this goddamn funky ass white man that put in your head. That's why all of our women have fell by the wayside. They want the bag. They're just shaking their ass, trying to be seen. Most High got serious, hot judgment for your ass. Okay? Now, if you call yourself a woman of the Lord, then that means that you have to have faith, charity, and holiness with sobriety. Those 4 things are essential for you to be considered a woman of the Lord, and you must want to bear children for the glory of the kingdom. That's what you're supposed to do. All right? That's your job. That's your purpose. And a lot of women don't want to hear that. That's why the abortion rate is so high. They get pregnant, get rid of the baby. They say the most dangerous place for a young black baby, male or female, is in the womb of a black woman right now. Because you know why? She got the option to kill it. It's affirmative birth control. All right? Now, like I said before, if you had it done in the past, look, you can't go back and unring the bell. But from here on out, you know better. I've never liked abortions, ever. Never liked them. But in this wicked society, you can't expect nothing less. But in the new kingdom to come, ain't gonna be none of that. Ain't gonna be no, the baby got your name on the birth certificate and then there's a DNA test and it ain't his. It ain't yours. They got men that have been crushed. It's all over the TikTok, YouTube, men have been crushed. And these women is cold as fuck, y'all. Cold. Okay, so, and he's still yours. You still gonna raise him. Because they know they got this white man backing them. But see, all that shit finna go away, man. It's finna go away. See? These women got 4 kids with 15 different baby daddies and shit. Alright? And still talking shit, man. I want me a high value, man. High value. That's some funny ass shit. High value. He gotta have a 6-pack, 6 figures, and he gotta be over 6 feet tall. That bullshit. Right? But why is that? Because women are hypergamous. I think I done told y'all that before. So what does that mean? They want the best that they gonna get. And if you're not that best man, they're gonna look over your head and move on to the next one. No hard feelings are hard feelings. They don't give a fuck which. They will leave your ass like it ain't shit. Right? So just know that. Now, when it comes to men and women being able to love and women getting mad about men having more than one woman, they're not looking at the purpose of it. It's to multiply the kingdom. The Most High says when we get in the kingdom, he's going to multiply the kingdom exponentially because birth rates are down. He has to build his kingdom up. That means you need young baby boys and baby girls to come into the kingdom so that they can grow up and repopulate so that we'll be a strong nation. You ain't going to get that with no one wife and she pushing out a baby every 3-4 months. No. The Most High said we got to multiply so that we can have an army, we can have a military, we can have women to take care of those men of the Lord to protect the nation. See, a lot of these women got that they head in the fucking clouds and they in their feelings. Oh, he's going to have more than this and he's going to have more. And why can't I do it? Because you're the carrier. Let me show you how the Most High fixed it, man. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women here right now that's going to be pissed off that I'm spilling this tea. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. A man is able to love more than one woman at a time. He is. The Most High designed him that way. If he wasn't able to do it, the Most High wouldn't have told him that he can have more than one. Okay? So, women can't do that. One thing I learned long ago, fellas, and if you don't know, I'm going to let you in on it. You start out with a woman, all right, and everything is good, they're reeling you in, they loving you up, giving you everything you want, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. Once they figure they got you real good, then they start to slowly taper away to see if it worked. Oh yeah, calculate. And I don't want you to think that it's just in them to do. I have to learn that. And me, with my ass being green as it was, I have to learn it. They reel you in. And then once they figure they got you, they throw the test out there and start arguments over dumbass shit. See if you start apologizing for some shit you know you didn't do and she know you didn't do. Just the fact that you offered the apology, she knows you afraid to let her ass go. She knows she got you. Yeah. Now, what happens is, a lot of time that happen, a woman step out on your ass, she get real hostile. You know why? Because women can only love one man at a time. They're emotional. So 9 times out of 10, if you're in a relationship like that, shit popping off, arguing all the damn time, ain't no reason behind it, you know, then that means she's picked up the masculine energy from another man. You'll never see him unless you that good where you catch him, which is probably not going to happen. All right. But a man, that's what they call men dogs. Men are hit 2 or 3 women in 4-5 month period. He able to go back home, and she won't know nothing unless somebody tell on him or something like that, you know, because there's been men that I've known personally that's done this shit, and they go home, and the only way that she find out it been going on for a long time, but she didn't know because he never changed his way of dealing with her. He still loved her. He still did this. He still did that. He still took care of her, because a man is able to do that. A woman can't. A woman, one man at a time. And the man that she got at home is going to get the blunt of the bad disrespect, cursing out and everything, because she's picked up that energy from that man that's not in the house. The man that she's dealing with that her man don't know about, she picked up his energy, and then she transfers that and start cursing the man out that do everything for her, because now she felt like she done better. So she's trying to prepare herself to leave. Yeah. Only thing that'll stop her is if a rock get thrown in the sprockets, and he breaks it off. He either breaks it off, or he like, no, I don't want you like that. You can go on back home to him. See? Then she'll circle on back like nothing ever happened. Right? I'm trying to give y'all this because you need it. See, the last brother that I had to counsel, right? He wasn't the first that I saw, even in his body. And sometimes it's not even young brothers, man. Some of them almost older than me. Still didn't know. They feel like, oh, she loves me, she won't do that. Shit, the hell she won't. Never say what she won't do. Don't ever do that. You can hope. You can pray. You know? But don't ever say what won't be done, because you have no idea. Right? Let me get a precept. This is Sirach 25 verse 23. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. 25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman the liberty to gad abroad. Now, we don't have no control over that here. She got all the liberty she want. Compliments of this funky ass white man. That's why we get cursed out, get shit talked to us, get down talked, get slapped up, because she got the law on her side. This white man will come quick, fast, in a hurry to arrest your ass. Okay? He'll put you in jail. He'll take your job. He'll have you paying out all kind of fines and shit. Right, to financially sanction and discipline you and take your livelihood. And these women will sit back and laugh. See, they got a real strong judgment coming, man. Strong. And they'll lie too. They'll lie to the police. Oh, they got it. That's all over TV, man. They get some of these movie man, she'll boom, she hit her head on the damn counter and get a big ass knot on her head, call the police, get you caught up. And you ain't done nothing. You like, I didn't do that. Cops like, hands behind your back. Then she cried to him, yes, he did, officer. He grabbed the back of my head. And then while you get in the car, she like, wicked. Wicked as fuck. Some of y'all need to be ashamed of yourself. Verse 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorcement and let her go. Now that's in the Apocrypha. All right. Chapter 26, verse 1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double. A virtuous woman rejoice in her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. A good wife is a good portion which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord. All right. So when you fear the Lord and you love the Lord, the Most High is obligated to give you a woman of the Lord. Now, if you winding up with demons, all right, and all of that, then you need to check yourself. Now, I ain't saying she's gonna be perfect on every front, but there's certain things that she should be willing to do. And here's the thing: without being armed with this information, you're not gonna know what to look for. You're not gonna know what to look for, and this is how you get duped. This is how you get duped. All right. Sometimes, you know, you ain't even got to do nothing, man. All right. They'll leave, man. You know, if you even dealing on a level where you're not married worldly with a marriage certificate and all that, you think things is going good, man, and then boop, they just gone. They'll ghost you like it ain't shit. On to the next one. No explanation. No, nothing, just gone. You know, and if you're not careful, you'll be sitting back thinking, well, what did you ain't do nothing, right? It's just how some women are wired, and and they'll do that, you know. So you can't be surprised when it happens. But this is why I said, a lot of y'all, if you ain't never had your heart broke, if you ain't never had you know, something detrimental like that, you never suffered the catastrophe behind a woman, the child support, the alimony, your kids being turned against you. See, this is when you realize the full fury of how wicked a woman can be. The coldness, being in the room while you're getting a divorce because you finally had enough, and how she just trying to take your whole life away from you, and laughing, thinking it's funny. A petition and a begging the judge to go harder and harder on you. She don't give a fuck if you eat, if you sleep, if you got anything to take care of yourself with. She will see you homeless on the street and don't give a fuck. And you'll sit there with your heart just raging, wondering, what the fuck did I do to deserve this? You didn't know. You didn't know her characteristics. You didn't know what a woman is made of. They don't love like we do. They don't. You can think it all you want. Bible confirms it. It said, husband, love your wives. And why? The only way you know if that woman loves you is she's subject unto your leadership through the word of the Most High. Other than that, you got a demon. Period. So what y'all got to do is you got to put out some measures, man. All of y'all that look to be married in here, you know, if you got a woman that is of a meek and quiet spirit, not argumentative, she gives you peace and no pushback. She not arguing with you and going against you or trying to see. And sometimes they won't go against you, you know, flat face, like, no, I'm not doing that or this or that. They try to manipulate you. All right. Suppose she wearing something, got her titties all out and shit, ass showing. Babe, I was gonna go out with my friends. What up? Oh, hell no, man. Take that shit off. But what about this? What if I just put a jacket over my shoulders? No. You out here finna show what's supposed to belong to me to all these niggas out there. So you want attention. You want to put your ass out there to advertise. You got a whole spirit. Ain't getting no whole spirit. Yes, you do. See, she want to push back. She want to find a way to manipulate you, to get you to come around to seeing things her way. And the more you say no, the madder she get, because it ain't working. It's a demon. You say no, right? That ain't cool. I don't like it. And sometimes the explanation is necessary. It ain't always just flat out no. I believe that's gonna put you in danger. They got dudes out here that don't give a damn if you say no or you got a man. They don't. If you out there dressing like that and you tell him you got a man, you know what he gonna think? Damn, he let you leave the house like that? Because from what I'm seeing, you know, he a simp. Hell no. You know what my wife do every morning before she go to work? I just look, babe. Say, that's cool. You know, I'm gonna be out there leaving the house, titties out of shit, ass out, showing what's supposed to be for me. Fuck that. You want to do that, they can have you. See? But you know who get done that way? Men that are scared to not say anything for fear that she gonna get mad and then threaten to leave them. It's another thing I had to learn. Never be afraid to lose a woman. Ever. Never. She want to go? Let her go. But you got to get to that point. All right? Let him go. And don't go crying and running after him either. Let him go. All right? That's how that go. Because if she don't care enough about you and you living a life that the Most High said to live, and she don't care enough about you to want to honor you honoring your creator, then fuck that bitch. She ain't shit. And I say that with my chest all the way out. All right? If she don't want to do what the Most High say, she want to do what thus saith the Lord, if she want to be a fucking demon, then she ain't worth having around. Period. And all she'll do is she'll make your life a living hell. See? And she'll continuously run game on you and drag you to hell and be sitting on the next dick that come along. Why? Because she broke you. They got women out there that love breaking men. Some of them in this body. Yeah, they like it. So you have to be unbreakable. You have to. How do you become unbreakable? Right? Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, all thy mind, all thy strength. Lean not to your own understanding. All right? In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. He'll let you know whether he'll let you know if she's worthy to hold on to or not. If she's not making your house peaceful, if she always arguing and bullshitting and starting shit and fighting and arguing and all that, I don't care how fat her booty is, all right? I don't care about how well she built, how pretty her face is, all right? Ugly spirit trumps beauty any day of the week. You got men out there right now, man. There's a actor, what's his name? Pierce Brosnan. He's a Japhite, but he a OG though. I mean, he go way back, 007, James Bond, and all that shit. You know, handsome Japhite. Women fall out for this dude, even in his old age, right? If you saw his wife, you wouldn't believe that he was married to somebody like that. She's not bad looking or nothing like that. It's just like she just average Joe, kind of heavy set. But he loved that woman to death. And one time the media got to talking shit about her, you know, saying, you know, I forgot what they said, but he stopped their ass quick. He said, don't you ever disrespect my wife. I love my wife. You know why? Because she give them peace. They got men out there right now that's the left women that call themselves baddies and dime pieces and all that. For a woman that just got an average hairdo, all right, she wear some nice clothes and everything, but she give him peace. See, he ain't got to come on to house. Yeah, well, how did I lose him to her? Because she give him peace. All right. you want to give them hell. Ain't no face pretty enough to where a man want to live in hell all the damn time, arguing and fighting over dumbass shit. I'm going here, I'm going there. See, the question is, in this body, I've said this for years, and I don't know. From what I've seen, you know, there's some women, even in here, man, that ain't even preparing themselves for a husband. They ain't preparing themselves. They're preparing, all right, to be taken care of while still trying to run game. And if you brothers ain't careful, some of y'all will fall victim to that. You know, they looking to get wifed up and taken care of, but not thinking about anything to how they're going to bring you peace and how they're going to. You can ask them, hey, what's your plans, man? I've had brothers ask some of these women in here, what's your plan, you know, for us when we get to the kingdom? I don't know. I mean, I haven't thought about that. Oh, so you just thought about being taken care of. See, that's a bad sign. It's easy to say, my king gonna have peace in his home gonna be clean, his kids are gonna be brought up in the fear and admonition of the Lord. There's a whole lot she could say, but she ain't gonna say it, because then if she say it, she gonna be held to it, you know. And that's how you know. So many women have no training on how to treat their husband, their king. Oh, they'll say all the necessary things and do everything the opposite. And that's how you get duped, right? So when this shift come, y'all better be observant. You better be watching and listening and watching. Don't rush into nothing. Don't rush, all right? Don't rush, you know, because haste makes waste. And even then, when you take your time, there's just some things you ain't gonna find out until you fully commit. But there are measures in place to where if you fully commit and she becomes rebellious, there's other methods to deal with that. You can put her away, you know, and not deal with her. And guess what? When you put her away, she ain't gonna get another husband. She got to deal with you. So when she straighten her ass up, then, all right. But ain't no other man gonna mess with her. And if they do, he'll be considered an adulterer. You see, a lot of these women in here, man, they're not gonna get that. Their character is gonna have to be so high for the Most High to even be on his list. See, the Most High got to deem her to be a woman of the Lord. A lot of these women in here that think they coming, they're not going, man. They're not. Most High gonna see all the wickedness in them and all the wicked things that they want to bring forth to a man of the Lord who's going to need her complete and utter subjugation and to be subject unto him. And the Most High can judge the hearts and say, no, she gonna be a problem, she gonna be a problem, she gonna be a problem. No, the men of the Lord are gonna get what's good, not no wicked, pushing back ass, hard-headed ass woman. All right, so the shift is coming, and a lot of these women that's coming, they're gonna be from the street, they're gonna be from the neighborhood. They're not gonna be women of the Lord. So a lot of them are just gonna be handmaids, where they're gonna have to learn how to be subject unto a man of the Lord. They're gonna have to learn it. But the women that's in here now, there's some women in here that study their ass off. They're applying it. They're learning. All praises for that. You become good princesses and prophetesses for men of the Lord. But for those of y'all that ain't, they just sit on your ass. You ain't preparing. You don't know what you're gonna do for the man of the Lord when you get one. You got plans on fighting him and all that. The Most High is gonna see that, and you're gonna get left right out here, man. You're not gonna get the blessing, not the 100-fold. You be down here with the 30 and 60. All right. So the shift is coming. Okay, just know that. I pray that this video was edifying to you brothers and you Akwaf. All right, ain't fussing, just laying down the facts. Everything that I just told you can be tracked down through the scriptures. All praises. So Barakatah to the Father of lights and to his beloved son Yahweh Shai. All right, peace, power, and blessings to the throne of King David, and to you sons and daughters of the Most High and the elect of Israel. All praises. All right, this will conclude this video. All right, and this series. This your King and Shepherd KD, and I'm out. Shalom.